The sting of being the ugly guy was a familiar ache, but it took one particularly brutal blind date for me to decide I was done feeling sorry for myself. I'll never forget that blind date. My friend had set it up, hyping her up as someone really sweet and down to earth. I went in with cautious optimism, thinking maybe this could be a good thing. But the moment I met her, I could see it in her eyes: disappointment. She smiled and tried to act polite, but her disgust was hard to hide. Her body language screamed discomfort, leaning away, avoiding eye contact, and giving forced little laughs at my jokes. She was nice enough to not outright insult me, but the message was clear. I wasn't what she was expecting, and she wanted the date to end as quickly as possible. I tried my best to power through, cracking jokes, asking questions, and doing everything I could to make the atmosphere less awkward. But it felt like walking on glass. Every attempt at conversation felt forced, and every moment stretched on like an eternity. When the date finally ended, she thanked me with a tight smile and practically bolted. I knew it hadn't gone well, but I still thought I'd reach out, maybe to apologize if she felt uncomfortable or just to be polite. But when I tried to message her, I realized she had already blocked me. That hurt. It wasn't just the rejection, it was the realization that my appearance was a major factor. I was tired of being the ugly guy that people tolerated. That night, something clicked. I decided I wasn't going to keep feeling sorry for myself. I started going to the gym the next day. It was slow and painful at first, but I kept showing up. I overhauled my diet, cutting out junk and focusing on clean eating. I experimented with new styles of clothing, figuring out what fit me well and boosted my confidence. I got a new haircut, ditching my old, scruffy look. Bit by bit, I transformed not just my appearance, but also how I felt about myself. Months passed, and for the first time, I liked what I saw in the mirror. Girls started looking at me differently, not with pity or disgust, but with curiosity or even interest. It felt surreal. Then, one day, I ran into her. The blind date girl. I recognized her immediately, but her reaction was priceless. She didn't know who I was. We started chatting, and it was like she was meeting me for the first time. The conversation flowed naturally, and she seemed genuinely interested. By the end, she asked for my number. That's when it hit me. She'd blocked me months ago. I told her to send me a text anyway. Watching her expression shift from confusion to horror as she realized I was the same guy she had rejected was the most satisfying moment of my life. I laughed, told her to take care, and walked away. Sometimes, life really does come full circle.